Good morning. Gentle Thunder here. Oh, today's Wednesday, 2 days after the eclipse energy. I'm still feeling the effects from it. Don't know if you are, but a lot happening still. It's been intense. I'm also, I just want to let you know, this week is really busy for me too because I'm preparing for Burning Man, the Power of Prayer, and then Unify Fest. So I'm kind of multitasking. I probably should create 3 separate videos, but I don't have the time to do that. So I'm actually taking a break right now from purging and packing. So I'm going to put my glasses on so I can see who's joining in. So Marza, hello. Francis, hello. Alicia, Shanchai, my cousin Martha, hi. Douglas, you're supposed to be doing something right now. Akshay. So can you hear me? Just somebody give me a thumbs up that you can hear me because I had issues last time with the sound. So if you can somebody just post, please, that you can hear me and we're good to go. Whew. All right. So, yeah, some intense energies. I myself did a purging and cleansing, clearing on Sunday. I had assistance twice that day, and I nested. That's what I was guided to do. I actually took a nap on Saturday and one on Sunday. It was very gentle, being gentle with myself. So whether you were guided to be in a ceremony by yourself or with others, or just be still, I hope you honored that. So again, I'm multitasking with this video. You can see the link for the Power of Prayer and also the link for Unify Fest. So last week I was invited to participate at the Power of Prayer, to be with other wisdom keepers and indigenous peoples, to anchor in and hold space and pray, pray for everything that's going on in our planet, and pray for each other, and pray for humanity, and pray for the waters. So I'm very honored to have been invited to participate in that. That cut my plan on leaving California a week short. So this week I'm kind of scrambling to get all that done by Friday, because I'll leave early morning Saturday. So I encourage you and invite you to click on the link for the Power of Prayer, put on by Red Lightning organization. They are encouraging everyone to create a drum circle in their community. So this is global, and we're going to sync in globally on the 29th next week at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. So you can join in, and in that link that I provided, there's also a registration, because they would like to know where everyone is, just so they know where everyone is syncing in from in their drum circle community. So the video is up in their website as well, and I had the privilege of seeing it before it was put out publicly, and it impacted me so much. And I thought, wow, if there's any possible way that I could be a part of the Power of Prayer, even remotely syncing in my spirit, I'd be happy with that. And within a couple days, I was invited to participate and be there physically. So they will be webcasting it. I'm not sure the means how they're going to televise it or whatever, but anyway, it'll be broadcast through the Burning Man camp. Now we have a separate camp, at Power of Prayer camp. So I will be leaving this Saturday morning and will be there until the 30th myself, but the Power of Prayer camp will be going on all the way through the 3rd of September. Now, the reason I have to leave early, because I already have commitments at Unify Festival, where I was also invited to come and share my offerings. So I will be there at Unify Fest, and I've also provided the link for you, because you can still purchase your tickets. And I have a very dear brother, Michael Aldridge, who actually has a ticket, the 3-day pass, that he would love to sell, and he's offering at a very low discounted price of $155. And he is selling his ticket because I've asked him to be my assistant at Unify Fest, and with that I received 2 tickets, one for myself and one for my assistant. So if you need 2 tickets, buy one through Unify Fest and buy that ticket off of Michael, and you can connect with him on Facebook, send him a private message, and make the arrangements that way for the trade of that ticket. He can email it to you, and he's got a PayPal account where you can put the funds. So he bought the ticket at a discounted price, and now he's offering it at even more discount. So double bonus there for the one who feels called to be part of Unify Fest as well. Lots of wisdom keepers and lots of workshops, and there's a children's village and so many wonderful things that'll be happening compacted into those 3 days. So highly encourage you to make the journey out to Santa Fe, New Mexico for the Unify Fest. Going back to the energies, I want to touch base on that. I'm having quite a few people reach out to me from all over the world, from India, from Holland, from the Netherlands, from Belgium, and even here in the United States. We went through quite a lot in the last few weeks. We had a new portal open up. We had the Lion's Gate. We have the Mercury Retrograde. We had the partial eclipse and the full solar eclipse. And, you know, my own experience I'll share with you. I had a lot of physical things happening, and I also found myself astro traveling quite a bit and doing creators work in the ethers and multidimensionally. It was wild. So I was not getting a lot of sleep, but I didn't feel exhausted when I woke up, but I knew I was out there being in service in that way. So, you know, I'm not an astrologer, and I don't have a lot of information or wisdom about the intense energies other than what my own experiences is. And I do have friends who are astrologers and really connected to, you know, all the other things that we've been experiencing energetically. So what I'm sharing is just basically, you know, passing it forward, the information they shared with me and my experience. So the emails and the messages I've been receiving are from people that are really having a hard time with this shift in energy, really hard time. It's causing some heavy emotions to come up and surface. And, you know, that's okay. We need to see those things and address them. That actually happened to me on Sunday, where I thought I pretty much cleared all my childhood traumas away, but apparently I still had some residual left over. And it hit me like someone threw a bowling ball at my solar plexus, and I just gasped and held tightly that space. But because I've had some amazing teachers and people to guide me along my journey, this time I actually knew how to take care of it myself. And so I'll just share with you and see if this is something that you could resonate with and might help you with. You're feeling stuck, or you're feeling like you're being attacked, or you're feeling so much anger and feeling so much rage and hate that, you know, these things that are surfacing for you right now over the last few weeks or 2 weeks or even few days is acknowledge what's happening to you and going through you, all these emotions, and with ease and grace, you know, visualize these feelings and these emotions just passing through you rather than staying stuck within you. Allow them to pass through you and just send it so much love. And if you feel ancestral karma stuff or DNA stuff, just, you know, let's transmute that. Let's take all that pain and suffering and genocide and all the you know, negativity that stems from your ancestors through your DNA, Let's transmute that into blessings and send it love and bless our ancestors and thank them for their sacrifices and all they went through so that we could be here today. So, when we transmute darkness into light, it feels so much better. And planetarily, the earth, everything that resides on the planet feels so much better. So when we can transmute all of that into positivity, then it brings us into a good space. And for those of us who are empathic, we feel so much, and we feel intensities on both sides, intensity of love and intensity of, and so I've been experiencing that too. And I'll be honest with you, because I am still human. So these energies have really challenged me as a light worker, as a steward of this land, as a protector of our waters, and my role in this lifetime to help humanity raise their consciousness. I've been going through some emotional and mental struggles these last few weeks, and didn't like that place where I was at. But rather than just kind of resisting and going, oh, I don't want to be like this, I don't want to be that person, because I know I'm not that way. I did my best to be in a state of grace and acknowledge what was happening, and knowing that it was coming from all these energies. And also, we're being challenged. We're being big time challenged. Right now, we're going through our finals. We have been challenged with being graded all along the way, with all these tests that Spirit has been giving us. But now we're in the finals, and I'm happy to share with you that I feel that I have passed my final with the help of some beautiful people in my circle. And just know that we are being challenged, and we are being faced with these finals, and how we're going to pass, what's our report card going to look like at the end. And, just staying in your heart space, stay authentic, stay humble, stand in your truth, be impeccable. I can't emphasize that enough. Be impeccable with your word. Okay? Super, super, super important that you stay in the state of all these. And please, please, please don't ever take anything personally from someone else, because just know that they're going through something as well. And if they project onto you, it has nothing to do with you. Nothing. Just know that without a doubt. And pay it forward. Right now, we're, a couple of us that I can immediately share with, well, I'm not going to give you names, but it just happened within 2 days, where being tested with where our heart space is, and paying it forward, and how authentic we're going to be with what we're being tested on. And that's another aspect. So just stay in a good space, stay humble, love yourself, tell yourself I love you, tell yourself I am worthy, tell yourself that you are worthy of all your desires. And let's unify next week on the 29th for the Global Drum Circle and the Power of Prayer. And let's rally again at Unify Festival for some more beautiful exchange of love and energy and wisdom and testimonies and the workshops and the beautiful people that are going to be there, traveling from all over to come and share their teachings and what have you. So I'm going to leave you with that, because I've got to go back to packing and purging myself, and I have a lot to do today. If you're in the San Diego area or nearby, even if you're in the LA area, I've had people travel as far as Pasadena to come to one of these sound journeys that I facilitate. So tonight I will be at the California Institute for Human Science in Encinitas. It's my last scheduled event there scheduled, because I could show up at any time, you know. Just because I'm relocating my home doesn't mean I won't be traveling back to California ever, because I travel everywhere Spirit sends me anyway. So that's at 7 p.m. There's an event on my Facebook page, and if you don't have access to that, I'm going to have a water blessing altar. I encourage you to bring all your sacred items to be blessed at the altar, and I'll be sharing those sacred waters. I'm excited to let you know that I was just gifted some very beautiful waters from Greenland. A beautiful sister of mine gifted me some waters from Greenland that came from the glaciers as they were melting. And there was a huge gathering of nations out in Greenland earlier this year, and that's how she acquired the waters. Someone brought them back for her, and she gifted them to me. So those are the newest waters that have been added to the sacred waters that I carry from all over the world. So bring something to nest yourself in, whether it's a sleeping bag, a yoga mat, a pillow, whatever, just to nest yourself, because I encourage everyone to lay on the ground, and if you're not able to, there's chairs available. I'll also have a merchandise table where I will have some correction, acceleration, activation, awakening plates. Yes, that's a mouthful, but these plates I use on a daily basis, and especially during just before the solar eclipse, I was sleeping with 3 of those plates to help me in my dream time. So those are very powerful, and they're a $55 donation. If you're interested and can't make the event tonight, I'd be happy to mail one to you. And I can also explain to you more what those are and what they do, but they definitely will help you in your ascension process. I will also have medicine bags and some sage from Mount Shasta from my last journey up there, and a few other miscellaneous items. So the sales from the merchandise help me get to where I need to go, like Power of Prayer and Unify Festival and many other places, as I do grid work on the lands wherever Creator sends me. So you'll have an opportunity tonight, if you're in the area, if you feel called to make the drive. You know, if it's a 4-hour drive, get in your car now and start heading to Encinitas. And if you're not able to make the one tonight, I will be facilitating another sound journey at Tierra Madre Gardens here in Escondido. And that one will be outdoors. If we have a small group, we will meet underneath the passion fruit vines. If we get too large, then we will meet next to the playground underneath the grandfather and grandmother oak trees. Very wise, ancient trees, beautiful energy there as well. So that is this Friday, the 25th at 7 p.m. For either event, please arrive on time, or I even suggest arriving early to get your nice little space that you want to lay next to, close to the energy and the sounds and the music and the songs. Going back to this evening's event, I've invited a very dear couple that are taking care of rescue horses. They're going to come and speak for about 10-15 minutes on how you can get involved with these horses. Now, I was just there last week. They invited me to sing and drum to the horses. And these people live on very bare means. I mean, very bare. They do everything that they can for these horses, and there's about 50. And they showed me their stack of hay that the horses have, and the monies to purchase the hay. I believe they said it costs $3,500 a month to feed the horses. And when I was there last week, they were down to the last half stack, and they do not know where the monies will come from next to feed the horses for next month. So If you'd like information, how you can help out there, if you can't attend tonight to hear their story, I can connect you with them as well. And I've also invited Charles Langley and Nina from the Public Watchdogs. All these 4 people are my guests this evening because they work so hard and they do what they do to bring awareness and consciousness about the animals, about the waters, about, for the public watchdogs, their mission is to bring as much awareness and relocate all the toxic waste at the San Onofre power plant. So that's kind of what they've been referring to as California's Standing Rock. And they've been diligently working on this project for nearly 2 years now. So I've invited them to bring their flyers this evening, and if there's opportunity for them to speak, if not before we get started with the sound journeying, they are definitely will be available to talk to anyone after on how you can get involved, the meetings, the community meetings that you can attend. And, you know, so again, my gift to them, because they are in service, and I would love to have them get a reset or recharge, because they're tired. They're tired, and I know what that feels like when you're out there doing and going. And it's good to receive, and it's good to listen to ourselves, knowing when it's time to receive, so we can continue to do our work. All right, so I believe I've covered everything. Yes, Power of Prayer, Unify Festival, connect with Michael Aldridge if you would like to purchase his discounted ticket. You can buy your additional tickets through Unify Festival. Come to our sound journey this evening at 7 p.m. at CIHS in Encinitas, and Tierra Madre Gardens on Friday, both at 7 p.m. Okay, I'm going back to packing and purging and hold space for me, that I get all done what I need to get done this week and be prepared for my journey when I leave early Saturday morning. All right. I wish you and all a beautiful day, infinite blessings on your path and your journey. If you feel that you need to connect with me privately for a session, or just to get a little encouragement, you can private message me through Facebook or email me at csTranslator33@gmail.com. And I'll do my best to connect with you before I head out to Burning Man. All right? Much love, many blessings, and stand in your truth and know that I love you. Great Spirit, Creator loves you. And I know you love yourself, even though maybe you've never said it before, but maybe it's time you start doing that, right? All you have to do is place your hands over your heart and say, I love myself, I love myself, I love myself. I am worthy, I am worthy, I am worthy. And I am worthy of all my desires. Abundance, a relationship, a home, a job, whatever that is, whatever it looks like to you, just call it in. Why? Because you are that powerful. We are the medicine, and life is a ceremony. Never forget that. Love you so much. I hope. And namaste. And let's see. I'm just being silly right now. I've got some serious energies moving through me too. So anyways, aloha.